All right, you know what it is. This is part two to the riot in Lewisburg during the crack law riot, so y'all understand what's going on. All right, this how we do it over here at the Mecca. Let's get this thing jumping because I'm ready to go.
Mecca what?
All right. All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm here, man. I'm chilling. I'm in the mood. I'm feeling good. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling that up. That's why that video, the energy was a little low because it was coming up off the pagan holiday. And this is the month of Ramadan. So this is for my kings and queens. Let's get it. I'm going to let y'all know how the riot went in Lewisburg back in 1995. So you understand. You getting behind the scenes that you ain't going to get from nobody else. Ain't nobody else could give it to you like this because I was in the trenches. Allegedly, I started this, orchestrated, did what I had to do. But you already know we at the Mecca. Let's go. Gunshots. Let's begin this. All right. So where I leave off at? I left off at we threw the shampoo all on the floor. Hold up. So y'all see, that's the big homie St. Laz calling. He got a YouTube channel too. That's family. Let's see what St. Laz want, man. Man, we gonna work this thing right. You know what I mean? What's up? You all right, homie? Yo, who this? Laz, right?
Yo, what's good, my bro?
Yeah, everything good, family. Yeah, you all right?
I'm chilling. What's good, my bro? I heard you got that. I need that Lewisburg story.
Oh, man, that's where I'm at. You called right on time. You see, that's how the universe works, man. My man St. Laz over there at St. Laz TV. Make sure you go check him out. He do prison stories as well. And we got Banky Pond and another kid, what's my man name? Bill Fizzle. You know what I mean? We do what we got to do, man. It's the Prison Story Network, so we moving together because we don't do the internet beefing and all that. We do it. All right, Laz, this way it went, right? I left him off yesterday where we was at. We threw the water all on the floor, put the shampoo in the water, got the garbage bags, the garbage cans, and filled that up with cold water. You know why we filled the garbage cans up with cold water, right, family?
Well, why?
All right, we filled it up with cold water, so when they shoot that tear gas in, we took all the towels and sheets and we piled them up next to the water buckets, so that when they shoot the tear gas in, we dip the towel in the cold water, and we take that out, we throw it over that grenade when they throw it in, and that smothers the smoke from getting in our lungs and getting in the air, and then we throw it out the back window because Lewisburg had open windows. Big shout out to Lewisburg and the open windows. Gunshots. All right, that was a gunshot because you can't hear that because you on the phone. So now that's why we do that. You got that, Laz?
Yes, sir.
All right, so now I'm giving you how we did the riot in the federal penitentiary, and then I'm gonna do one with my man Raz. He gonna tell about Laz. He gonna tell about how they rioted in the state of New York. All right, gunshots for the state of New York, keeping it 100, because sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. Now, so we got the buckets with the cold water, we got the sheets and towels, we done went and took the extension cords they had in the unit, tied up the back door so they couldn't come down the back stairs. I know I'm hyped because I'm reliving it, so I'm giving it to you live. That's why I say the Cash App is on the goddamn screen. If you don't know how to respect the Cash App, no disrespect, give me emoji, go to my podcast, download a video. If not, you ain't trying to do none of that, no disrespect. There's other channels, okay, family? Because we do this here because the game is to be sold, not told. My old timers know we're going to teach you youngins how to go. So now, we in the unit, right, lads? And while we in the unit, the police, they come to the door and they open the door. The door is like a thick-ass piece of glass. I mean, it's real glass too, but real thick, and it got chicken wire in between it, so if the glass break, it don't shatter. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to think, how we gonna get to these?
Right quick, bar itself, right quick.
What's up?
For my viewers, not be familiar, what started this riot in the first place, though?
Okay, what started the riot is they had the crack law vote on the 1-to-1 for the cocaine. If you get caught with 1 gram of cocaine of powder of crack cocaine, black people dealt with crack back then. So if a black man get caught with 1 gram of crack cocaine, a white person had to get caught with 100 grams of powder cocaine to get the same amount of time as we get. You understand what I'm saying? So they was voting in the Senate on if they're gonna make it 1-to-1, where that would significantly drop all of the black people's time if they did that. It took 20-something years before Obama went in and dropped it to 18-to-1, meaning if you got caught with 1 gram of crack cocaine, you had to get 18 grams of powder cocaine to get the same amount of time. They playing games. We wanted them to make the 1 gram equal to the 100 grams. So meaning we had to be caught with 100 grams of crack cocaine to trigger the federal number to go into federal court. But they dropped it down to 1 lousy gram so that they could get us, into the federal court. But they wasn't doing that for the white people. You know what I mean? The white people was getting charged with powder. The black people was getting charged with crack. You understand that, big bro?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ride. This how I ride, lads. I know this is your first time tapping in with me on the live, but this how I ride, man. So I might go all over the place, but that's equivalent to, you know how, lads, we might be in the whip when we driving down 95 and we going to Virginia and we might throw in a Ron G tape for an hour, a Brucey B tape, then a doo-wop tape. You understand what I'm saying? A Double J tape. You understand? You know what I mean, right? And you just change the mood, But we heading to the same destination. And, that's what it is. So, I can't really say nothing about that. But now where I'm going to go with this is so y'all fully understand. Now, I'm riding. So we in Lewisburg and the police come and they open that big ass glass door with the chicken wire in it. And they got these big flashcards with our pictures on it. And they coming to get me and 6 of my homies. You know what I mean? See if I can remember everybody's name now. You know what I mean? Because this is past tense. So you trolls and fake niggas can't try and say a nigga chilling because we already got charged for it. I did 5 years in ADX for it and beat a street charge because they broke my ribs, knocked out 4 of my front teeth. You understand what I'm saying? After I was handcuffed and left me tied up, flexi cuffed and shackled in the basement of Lewisburg by the laundry for 18 hours. You know what I mean? And the judge said that didn't justify nothing. So bottom line is, they wound up dropping the charges because they would have had to show why they committed this excessive force upon me while I was handcuffed and shackled and beaten for 18 hours. You follow me, lads?
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I'm doing it clear enough for because this is one of my colleagues, so he's gonna critique me now, so you see how I do my story. Now, so the police come, they got these flashcards, they come to get me and my man Mike Wagner from Youngstown, Ohio. You understand? They come to get my man Snagger from Brooklyn. They come to get my man Wolf, from the Bronx, Edenmore Projects up that way in the valley. Big shout out to Reg, aka Ishmael, and they came to get my man Bass. You know what I mean? Bass was from Hagerstown, Maryland, and it was somebody, and Harris L. You know what I mean? My man Mo Gary, the old timer. Now, so this is what it is. They come and they bring our cars to the joint, but you already know, son, we don't surrender. No disrespect for those that do, but we don't surrender and we don't cop out. So when they came and called our names and said, come to the front, that was equivalent to a cop out. And, and we warriors, my niggas, so we wanted to fight. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100, man. We wanted to fight. Gunshots for the youngins that want to fight. But I'm telling you, don't fight. Don't get involved in it. Don't even break the law. Don't come off the porch. Don't hit the street. Because when you go in the game, this is how it got to be. And I don't want you to have to go through this, but that's why I'm giving it to you. And I'm giving it to you raw so you see how this thing really is in the federal prison. My man Laz going to let you know how it is in the state prison in a minute. You know what I mean? So now, we in the joint, they come, they call our names. So you already know, man. I watched a whole bunch of James Cagney movies for my come up. And, I told them straight up, come and get us, copper. You know what I mean? So you already know. So they slapped the door and then they come back. And Laz, yesterday I was letting them know outside of our window where my dorm was at, where my room was at, they was out there with the riot gear and they doing their little practice, how they gonna go in and extract inmates from unit while Janet Reno locked every penitentiary down in the United States. So now we see how they planning on coming to punish us. So they planning to wage war amongst us. So now we had to come up with, our defense and offense at the same time. So that's where we got the buckets with the towels, tied up the back doors. And then we took a big fan. You know those big fans, lads, that they be having in the prison with the big bass? You know what I'm talking about? Them old ass fans? Huh?
Yeah, the giant fans. No, bro, I don't mean to interrupt you, but people keep honking me. Let me make sure my bumper bully ain't hanging down from the back. Let me get 10 seconds.
Go ahead, fam. I'm going to just tell the story. Just go ahead and keep the air burning. Let me keep it riding. We're going to keep it riding. All right, lad's got to check on his bumper. Here in the street, this is how we do when we about getting money and grinding. Nothing stop the grind, man. But anyway, so they was outside the window and they practicing. So now we got to get our little defense ready because we see how they coming in. So when they came and they ripped the door open and, they start calling names, we took the fan, allegedly, we took the fan and took off the big blade off the top. So now you just got the big pole, with the base. So we holding that joint like a Tommy gun, like a Tommy gun. That's how we feeling right now. So now we plug the fan in, and when we plug the fan in, it got the motor in the top. You got the motor in the blade part. So we put that right behind the joint. They had pool tables there. So we took the pool balls and we put the pool balls in the hole of that long pole, and we took the part of the fan where we took the blade off and just had the motor. You understand what I'm saying? And we put the motor right in the hole of that joint. I know y'all got the visual. That's why I say the Cash App is going to be on the screen in a second. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, they go to Cash App. Y'all get an official game. So we took the pool balls, put it in, and took the motor from that big-ass industrial fan and jammed it in that hole, and it shot that pool ball out. It hit the front windshield. I'm saying windshield. I'm thinking my man Laz out there. It hit the front glass with like a half-inch thick with chicken wire in the middle, and that shit shattered everywhere. Poof. You know what I mean? They didn't expect that because the chicken wire was supposed to stop it. So glass went out. They said, oh, my God, they got a machine gun in there. So they panicking. You already know we out there. All right? So now they got the machine gun is what they thinking. So now they send them in and they send them in what they call extraction groups. You know what I mean? Extraction group. They had like 3-4 groups. So the first group, what their job was to do was go in with the mask on, the big chest protector, the knee pads, the thigh protectors, the ankle, all that old protective crap to come in there, and they just bust us in the head. And after they bust us in the head and we lay down, then extraction 2 come in, and then they put their handcuffs on us, and then extraction 3 come in and extract them out the unit. Extraction 4 take them down to wherever they gonna put us to hold us at. Y'all getting real game, man. I mean, come on, you already know what it is, man. Cash App on the screen. I'm gonna say it again, God damn it. That's why I'm just in the mood right now, to give it to you real raw and uncut. Gunshots to real raw and uncut. So now the extraction crew come in, they start busting us in the head and, lay us down, and then the other group grab us, the other group take us out, and so on and so on. So now before they come in, they shoot the tear gas in. They figure if they shoot the tear gas in, it'll make it smoky, get in our lungs, and that'll take the fight out of us. You understand? So when they shoot the tear gas in, we already got the buckets. Now, you see how wide this hallway is behind me? That's how it was in Lewisburg in the hallway over there in our block. It was real narrow. So, and then you had rooms on each side, and the rooms had 4 beds in it because it wasn't even built for niggas back then. Back then, it was built for white-collar crime dudes and the Italian crime families. Which, welcome home to Al Greco. Welcome home to Al Greco. All right, welcome home to Al Greco. If y'all know Al Greco, tell him to get in touch with me because he was there with me in Allenwood. That's a stand-up Italian right there, man. Al Greco. You know what I mean? I think he's from down Camden area, but hustled over in Philly, with the mafia or something like that. But he official. Like I said, no matter what race, nationality, culture, where you from, if you a man and you stand up for what you believe in, I respect you. Other than that, I don't respect you. Gunshots to the clowns I don't respect. Now, so this is where we at. So now we shoot they come and they shoot the tear gas in. So when they shoot the tear gas in, we had our own extraction groups, our prevention of extraction groups. So we had my man that was real tall, my man Wolf, right? The one from the Bronx. Wolf stand up there, he about 6'3", 6'4". So Wolf's job was to stand in that narrow hallway and hold up the mattress, because with his arms spread wide, you know what I mean? He covers the whole hallway. So they shot the tear gas in, and when they shot the tear gas in, my man Wolf took the mattress, you know what I mean, from like a single bed, and he held it up, bam. So when he held the mattress up, the tear gas hit the mattress, poof, hit the ground. We grabbed the towels that was already wet from in the basket. We threw it over the grenade that they shot him with the tear gas, and then we passed it off to our other extraction team, and they threw it out the window. So we start cheering. It worked. You know what I mean? The plan worked. We doing good. So this is how we thinking. So as soon as he put it down to look while we cheering, them mothers had a second extraction team that fired another grenade back to back, but we wasn't expecting it. Wolf had the mattress down. He looking over, laughing and cheering with us, basking in the moment of joy that we fighting and we in the fight. You understand what I'm saying? And when he put it down, they shot the jaw and they hit him in his jaw, broke his jaw and knocked his teeth out. You know what I mean? That's a part of the hustle.
Tear gas grenade hit him in the jaw?
Yeah, the grenade hit him in his jaw. You know what I mean? And broke his jaw and knocked his teeth out because he holding a mattress in the narrow hallway, and they shot the first joint in, and it hit the mattress. The grenade hit the ground. We grabbed the wet towels I told you about that was in that the garbage can with the cold water. We threw the wet towel over it. It smothered it like we predicted, and we passed it off to our second extraction team. That was the grenade extraction team. Gunshot to the grenade extraction team. You know what I mean? And they threw it out the window. So we cheering, and while we cheering, they fired another one. And we didn't expect it to come that fast. And that joint hit my man in the jaw, broke his jaw, knocked his teeth out. Big shout out to Wolf from Up Valley Projects. All right, caught his case down there in Charlotte, West Virginia. Did his time. Everybody home. Now, so that's how that went. So now they come in after they did that. They shot that. Wolf was a little bit off balance, so they shot like 3 more. So we had to grab them, throw them out, and we didn't grab them all fast enough because we scrambling to get it, and at the same time we ducking because we don't see the homie get bust in the face. You understand what I'm saying? With one of them joints, man. This unique Mecca audio, man, over there at YouTube. I got my Roku channel going up today. Check out my podcast. My man St. Laz on the phone. This how we do it. Check us out. We riding, man. All right, gunshots. Let's get it going.
Mecca what?
Mecca audio. All right, so now we done got that going. They shooting the tear gas in a little too fast for us to get it. Started getting smoke at the same time. Yeah, we a little scared. So, you know, I'm keeping 100. We a little scared. You know, how they say this, a little scared. You know what I mean? So we a little scared. So we watching for the grenades in this little hallway while we dipping and dabbing and trying to get the joint to throw it out the window. And then they send the extraction team. The extraction team, when they came in, it was like 5 big-ass white boys, because it was all white people there. They just got the black lieutenant I told you about, Blanchard, that they wound up killing over there at Allenwood. His own peoples killed him. If y'all want to know the story how this house nigga got killed, hit me up, man. Because he was a cold piece of shit. Came in and tried to rock us to sleep that he was one of us. Now, so they come in like 5 deep, and they got their shields on each other back, and every step they took, they said, hut. You know what I mean? And then when they say hut, they took a step with the right leg. Hut. Then they said hut in the left leg. You know, like 1, 2, 1, 2. And anywhere they saw a nigga, they busted him in the head, beat him down, and threw him in the hallway. And then another team came in, same way, hut, 1, 2, 1, 2. And they grabbed them, put the flexi cuffs on them, grabbed them, and then took them in the basement. You can't even make no shit like this up. So you fake ass YouTube trolls, I know y'all like, damn, he couldn't have went through all that. Nah, nigga, you couldn't have went through all that, nigga. This was a way of life in the prison. That's why I'm telling the youngins don't go to prison so you don't have to experience this. But if you feel you tough enough to go, nigga, you hold it down. You understand? And I'm telling you, don't go. You go there, you go get your GED, go, you know, take your programs, learn your trade, do what you gotta do to come home to run a YouTube channel. All right, let's go. So now they come in, they bust us in the head, right, Laz? So we all in the hallway, and you know they beating us and all that. So what we did now is we turned to hot steaming water on in the shower to get the steam brewing. You understand what I'm saying? So now we want the steam to kind of, like fizz out the tear gas smoke. Like I said, come on, dog. We criminals, man. If I tell the youngins, don't get involved. See, hey, Laz, let me ask you a question, big bro. You know what I mean? Let me share something with you. You there, Laz?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, check it. My thing is, there's two type of niggas that go to prison. The ones that broke the law, you understand? And then you got a criminal that continuously broke the law. Now, they started just grabbing niggas off the street that just broke the law. These wasn't gangsters. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we have now. A lot of dudes out there that's just breaking the law. And I'm telling you, you don't want to wind up in this situation with the assholes like me. You know what I mean? That was continually breaking the law. So that's why I'm trying to give them the game. You understand what I'm saying, Laz?
Right.
All right. So now we up in the joint. We got the steam going. We got the door open, and we got a fan in there trying to blow the hot steam out in the hallway to smother down that tear gas because we coughing our lungs out like we just hit a chalice, or what y'all call in America a bong. You know what I mean? With that good fire weed and your lungs is full and you. This how we fight with our knives wrapped around our wrists. You know what I mean? And the sock wrapped around the handle of that homemade knife. We don't cut out the bunk, or we might have took off the fence. But that was our weapons. So now they coming in and we got the joint, and they come to go in the bathroom, and we in the bathroom waiting on them. So soon as the first dude came in with that hut, bang! You know what I mean? We put our work in. You know what I mean? We fought our way out there. You know what I mean? Once he fell down, they couldn't move forward past him because the hallway was too narrow. So we fighting. They shooting more tear gas. They hitting each other with the tear gas. And shit is just all the way out of control, man. You understand what I'm saying? So now, while they doing that, they grab us and they wind up getting us, right? They wind up getting us. You always know they got us. Gunshots. Oh, but we put up a fight. So we won just for putting up a fight. So they wound up getting us handcuffed and shackled. So they take me out the joint, right, lad? They take me out flexi-cuffed and handcuffed behind my back and got the little, you know what the flexi-cuffs is, you know what I mean? And they got them around my ankle. They take me down the basement by Lewisburg, and I'm on the floor over there, and they got me laying down. It's like a ramp in Lewisburg that go down that lead to the laundry. Y'all been to Lewisburg, know what I'm talking about. It's so dark down there. They had like 40 or 60 watt light bulbs in the hallway. It wasn't no fluorescent lights at this time in Lewisburg, except for when you go in the main hallway. So it's dark down there. They done knocked out the bulbs. They got us down there, and after they done beat us up and brought us down there, they said, damn, now's our chance to get rid of these other unruly niggas in other unit. So I know y'all know Rayful Edmonds. So they went and tried to get Rayful Edmonds co-defendant Nut, Little Nut. Big shout out to Little Nut. Gunshots. Lil Nut, go straight gangsta out of D.C. They went to go get Lil Nut. They went to go get my man Jamal from Bridge Apartments, in Washington Heights. And, my man Abdul Shakur, and people that didn't even have nothing to do with it, because we fighting at one end of the jail at 1:32 in the morning, and they waking up dudes in another part of the jail. You understand what I'm saying? To handcuff them and flexi-cuff them and bring them downstairs and put them where we was at fighting when these men ain't had nothing to do with it. But that was the chance to get rid of the ones they didn't want. You understand what I'm saying? So now they got us down there. Like I said, the joint rolled down like this. Being I was one of the first ones to come out because they had me, as their alleged leader. You know what I mean? Dudes is up there, because we was there 18 hours, man. Dudes is up there throwing up from the tear gas, defecating on themselves, urinating on themselves. And like I said, the joint roll, it was a ramp that went down. So all this defecation and throw up and feces is rolling down in between us, and it's all in our bodies, and they done ripped our clothes off and everything from fighting us. So we damn near butt naked on the floor, man. You see the way that hallway is behind me? You won't see it when you see the video last. They had our heads towards the bars. Like your head was over this way, and then your other head was here, and our feet was in the middle, and they had to walk up the middle. And when they walk up the middle, they said, feet up. You know what I mean? So when they say feet up, you on your stomach, handcuff behind your back, flexi cuff on your feet. You had to pick your feet, you know what I mean? Your ankles, what's that? You had to pick your legs up. You know what I mean? So they had room to walk. So when they walking through there, they looking to see who's passing out from the tear gas and the beating. You know what I mean? While all this is going on, they looking to see who doing what, right? So they come down there and they like, you all right? And he go to this chapel. They had a old light-skinned chapel. You know what I mean? Lads, you know what I'm talking about. Look like Yakub. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know, go look up Yakub, man. That's the devil from Pelon when you're dealing with the 5%er. He had the bald spot in the front like George Jefferson, a little like George Jefferson. And he'll come over there. He had his Bible in his hand and everything. And he'll ask us, are y'all all right? Are the cuffs too tight? He'll be like, yeah, they're a little tight. And he'll grab the cuffs and he'll rub your wrist and act like he really kid. And then he'll pick you up by the wrist where the flexi cuff tighten up even more and cut off the circulation. Like I said, let me show you my wrist. You see what I'm saying? See them black marks on my wrist? You see how my wrist is black all around it? That's from them flexi cuff cutting off my circulation for 18 hours. So every time I put my mitts up to fight a nigga, I look at them black marks and that's like the fuel. You understand what I'm saying? That make me knock a nigga out or get knocked out. Because I ain't never been knocked out, but I've been whooped. You know what I mean? Like I said last, I got hit in the face with a lock. You know what I mean? Out in Atwater that separated my lip from my nose, my nigga. You know what I mean? Just so they understand that we take losses too, you know? But like I said, when I put these up to do it, you know what I mean, to handle mines, and like I came home 220, everybody say, oh, he lost a lot of weight. All my life I've been under 170. I go to prison, they had us locked down so much from all these killings and stabbings over in Victorville Penitentiary where my man Pooh Shiesty at right now. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to get him on the phone to tell y'all what's going on. But it's so crazy over there that they got us, you know, locked in so much from fighting and stabbings that all they gave us 3 meals a day was like some cupcakes, some donuts, you know, bologna and cheese with, you know, we begging for extra bread and all this dough, and I blew up to 220. So I came home with what I call the fat boy. That ain't me. You know what I mean? Because that's not my fighting weight. You know, when I tried to get up to stand up, my lower back was hurting from the little extra weight on my body. So I got my sit right. I put a picture up on the Instagram and, you know, I mean, let me see if I can find it real quick. You know, let y'all see what I look like under this. Cause they say, oh, he lost a lot of weight. Nah, nigga, I'm at my fighting weight. Let's get that right. I'm at my fighting weight. That's where I'm at. So, you know, that way I can handle what I got to do and, you know, keep it 100, man. Let me show you this picture so you see. This is my penitentiary fighting weight. You know what I mean? This is my penitentiary fighting weight, man. You know what I mean? Hold up, move it this way. There you go. You know what I mean? That's my penitentiary fighting weight. I can't even get this camera right. Hold up. Cause this damn thing. There it is. That's my penitentiary fighting weight, man. You know what I mean? Right there. You know? That's so I can be a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? Even if I lose, I win because I fought. You know what I mean? I ain't got a problem losing. Like, when I first learned how to box, lads, the first thing they told us is, you can't dodge every punch. What you got to do is slow down the impact of every punch. You understand what I'm saying? But you definitely can't dodge it all. Like, you can't win every fight. You know? And that's just how it is. So just keeping it 100. But anyway, so they got us down there in the basement, 18 hours. Look, when they took me up out that joint finally, all on my body, I had a crazy rash all over my chest and on my rib cage from where I was laying down on my belly for 18 hours in niggas' feces, man. And urine and throw up. So if that's what you youngins want, go on and do that, man. And then come on YouTube 30 years later if you're lucky to get that life plus 20 off you. You know what I mean? And tell us about it. But I'm telling you it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? So ain't none of this glamorizing. So of course you got your sucker trolls that try and look for anything to nitpick on. But you know, to them I give them this. Go play with this, nigga. You know what I mean? Gunshots to the trolls. But you know, that's how it is, man. So we down there. I don't know if y'all ready for no more, man. I've been on here 30 minutes already, Laz. So, you know, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to tap out, man. Tune in to Laz. Tune into my podcast, Unique Mecca Audio and Spotify and all that. Tune in to my new Roku channel going up today. And I'm going to leave y'all right there. If y'all want the rest of this, let me know, man. Because I'm ready, man. You know what I mean? Let's keep this 100. All right?
Cheers, cheers, the crime.
can of 26. Back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions is a gift. Stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it at home. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you can go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you can go and visit. Then you can consider yourself linked in. Sit front row and get juice from a kingpin. I went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention with the stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your gram got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never squill it to the cops, make the audio.
I know I said I was going up, but man, Laz wanted to say something. Go ahead, Laz. What you want to say, big bro? You know I gotta get a big homie a voice. Go ahead. What you gotta say, big homie?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, so we making history, creating a whole new genre with this YouTube jail story shit that we doing. Like, we're literally creating a whole new genre of entertainment. Me, you, and all of the dudes doing it, like Danky and all of these dudes that's really lighting YouTube up, we're creating a new genre. And I just wanted to get it on record saying, you, my brother, you are a groundbreaking storyteller. Like, no shit is different. I mean, like, the way you tell a story, that shit is a movie. You can't nobody listen to that shit and not be captivated. You feel me? And I just wanted to get that on record saying, your shit is different.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm unique, man. You know what I mean? I'm from the old days. Like I said, you know, I'm responsible for the culture. You know what I mean? I did the hip hop array. I did the AOI. You know what I mean? I've been gone 26 years. Dudes try to jack certain things and things like that. But I don't trip on none of that because I just create something else. I'm a content creator. Before YouTube, I went viral. Last. This is what I tell them. You know, you and I, you know what I mean? We went viral. You know, we went viral without social media. Meaning, here it is. I've been gone 30 years. They knew who I am. That's viral. And we didn't have social media.
Bro. He said went viral before the internet.
You know what I mean?
You went viral before the net.
And that's what it is, you know. But a lot of people don't think about that. Like, I'm gonna give you one. Like I said, when I get in the zone, I'll be riding. I like to ride for my people because they like when I ride. You know, like I'm holding my phone up right now. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm holding my phone up. You know what I mean? And people don't understand that these phones here, you control the world. I come home. When I was on the street, all I used was cash. I ain't had no bank account. I just had apartments for stash houses, houses for stash houses, swimming pools that I buried money under and every goddamn thing else. You understand what I'm saying? I come home and everybody's money is in the palm of their hand on the phone. You have the power to control your wealth from the palm of your hand. So that means you can sell anything you want to anyone at any moment, 24 hours a day. Are these Europeans creative or what coming up with this, my brother? What do you think about these cell phones, Laz? Big Laz.
Yo.
What you think about the cell phones, big brother? How do you view the cell phones?
You mean as far as what? Like as far as how they controlling people's lives type of stuff?
No, I'm talking about how you can do anything on a cell phone. You can transfer $1 million, $10 million, $100 million on your goddamn cell phone. You know what I mean?
You can run a whole business from a cell phone. I do it daily.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how I started out. You know what I mean? Everything is done with these cell phones, man. So don't take them for granted and think it's just to look at YouTube and the trolls. Listen, that's what I don't understand about the trolls. All the time they spend in trolling and hating, they could be figured out a way to get $1 out of your Cash App. You understand what I'm saying? For giving you some content. You understand? Or even get the Amazon clothing line where you sell the clothes for Amazon and they'll set up the website and everything for you. Trolls, come on, use your time more productive, my nigga. Don't use your time hating on us because that do nothing but blow us up. But at my channel, listen, I blocked over 5,000 people from my channel. since I've been doing this. Because if they say anything stupid in my comments, I block them. I don't even respond to it. They can disagree all they want. But if you want to beef, come to Instagram where, you know, I know who you are. You know who I am. And then you voice your opinion respectfully. You can say, Unique, I don't like nothing you say on YouTube. I think you a piece of shit. I respect that. Because now if I don't like that, I could pull up on you. But don't come on to YouTube where they allow you to create a fake email, a fake everything, fake name, and then dudes say what they want to say that they know they wouldn't say in our face. You understand what I'm saying?
That's scared, Doc. I just said that yesterday. They scared, man. If you feel you gotta hide behind a name on YouTube, that means you're scared of me. So, you know, I rest assured knowing that you're scared.
And that's why.
You know, as far as dudes, these trolls and stuff, like, you know, women are jealous creatures, man. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Women are jealous creatures, man. So some of these dudes, they may be in a male body, but they're emotionally women. You feel me? They're mentally and emotionally women. So when they see other niggas winning, they can't help but to be jealous and hateful. It's a female trait that they picked up from not having a father. We all ain't have fathers, but some of us learned how to become men on our own. You understand what I'm saying? And some, they just girls forever. So half of these YouTubers, they really just girls.
Gunshots. You know, that's why. Hey, but no, we're not trying to disrespect nobody. We just giving y'all the jewels in the history so y'all understand how this go. Cause like I said, my platform, I'm almost 50,000 strong, and I invite anyone that need my assistance to utilize my platform because the game is to be sold, not told, and we supposed to help each other elevate, and that's what my platform is. But you come on my platform, I don't care who beefing with who don't like who, whatever. It's the same thing. You come to Club 2000 and you beefing with a dude. I know dudes last back in the day that used to be having shootouts all day fighting over blocks. And then they come up to Club 2000 on Wednesday night, and they know when they come in there, leave that alone. You know what I mean? Up in my establishment. So this is my establishment, which is my platform. So we leave that alone. And if we can rectify that at my establishment or on my platform, we rectify it. But we're not going to disrespect no one on my platform because I don't play that. But everybody's welcome on my platform if you want to, you know, voice your opinion, if you want me to mediate something or whatever. Because a few brothers call me and I'm always there. Y'all see me do a joint before where, you know, I try to bring the brothers together. And that's what it's about, unity, man. You know what I mean? I'm an elder. You understand what I'm saying? I'm almost 60. I turned 59 in 3 weeks. I know I look good. You know what I mean? But I turned 59 in 3 weeks. But, you know, I just wanted to say that. Tap in, tell them where your channel at and all that last so I can get up out of here because the weather going to be nice and I want to take the drop top out today. Or maybe the slingshot.
Yeah, and St. Lads, you already know, st.lac and Gem Pop TV. That's my second channel. Subscribe to the joints, man. Catch some good jail stories, some good street stories.
All right. And big shout out to everybody doing YouTube, man. We here together, man. You know what I mean? Get at me, my joint up there, man. This is all about love, man. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, but I don't tolerate the trolls. I just delete them and you go make another page, nigga. You know, get your...
You know, I meant to tell you that. That's what I meant to say. Like, I used to do that same thing. Every time somebody say some hater shit, I block their ass, put them in the containment unit like the Ghostbusters. But I was reading some shit from some YouTube experts, and they was like, you know, as much as you want to block those haters, they literally generate money for you on your channel because your followers, they may say some hater shit, and then your supporters is going to respond to them haters, and that boosts up the algorithm with those extra comments. So sometimes I see some hating ass nigga and I say, I want to block this nigga, but I'm going to leave this shit here because I know 6-7 people is going to get in his ass. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit is going to stir up the algorithm for that particular video and it's going to get it more views. So these hating ass niggas and trolls, that's their job to make us more money.
But see, I you know, I'm a little older than you, or maybe a lot older than you, but I come from an era where we say all money ain't good money. You know what I mean? Because if they going back and forth with these hating ass comments, then the people that actually came to get the jewels to better themselves, you understand what I'm saying? They're going to be distracted by the negativity. So that's why I choose to, block them. But everything he said is right. But those extra views and extra algorithms, you know what I mean? That don't mean nothing to me. Because if I catch one dude, you know what I mean? If I catch one dude, like I did a show I did a mentoring speech in the Bronx, and there was a little young 12-year-old Spanish kid came in there, and after I was done telling my testimony, the little boy got up, stood up, came up on the stage and hugged me and handed me a big-ass butcher knife. And I got all this on video, challenged me. Handed over a big-ass butcher knife and said he's been carrying it around for the last 2 weeks. The kid was only 90 pounds soaking wet. He said he had a bully at school, was bullying him, and he was going to stab the kid next time he jumped on him. You know what I mean? That's why he had the knife with him, because he got to see him when he walked through his neighborhood. But he decided to, God brought him in that mentor meeting that I had talking to the youth that day. And he said after hearing my story, man, you know what I mean? He want to surrender his knife. And I respect that. Big shout out to the youngin'. Big shout out. Big shout out to the youngin'. You know what I mean? So that's why I block them, Laz. But everything you said is 100, big bro. But...
If a dude hate is extra, if a dude got the extra cheese on his hate, I send him to the containment unit forever, man.
All right. Hey, yo, like I said, check out my Roku, check out my man St. Laz, YouTube channel. This is how we do it, man. I'm going to bring him up here live so that my people that don't know who he is will see who he is, because this is how we do. You know what I mean? We try and blow each other up. You know what I mean? Not hold each other down over here at Unique Mecca Audio.
Mecca what? Mecca Audio. Aight.
Gunshots. All right, so Laz, I'm tapping out, big bro. All right, you good?
All right, my brother, man. Appreciate you. I'm not sure. I'm driving this, so I'm not sure how clear my audio is on my end.
I can get you mines. I get you mines. I'll get you mines if you need it. All right?
All right, my brother.
I'll call you back when I'm done with this. I got to upload this. What time is it? It's 10:30. I'm going to have this up by 11:30 this morning. All right?
All right, my bro. Appreciate you.
All right, peace. Let me get him the outro.
Cheers. Cheers. The crime.
Fresh out the can on 26, back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What mentions is a gift. Stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in home. Cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you go and visit. Then you consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get juice from a kingpin. I went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention with stupid. Talking about the man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your gram got along. A man that generated millions on the block at his time. Never squill it to the cops, make an audio. In the night, drop top being so shiny. I let shorty go, she was wine. Treat her like my past, she behind. Spend a couple bands on the dapper can. You got again, getting green like a Pats fan. No cap, it's a roar in uptown. They horn in uptown, the minute they can bust down. Now we on the positive, you ain't got a lot to get. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, let it air. He started in uptown, he we gon' finish it. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars, it's about buying property to make the community yard, so we can get back to the youth them, cause they the truth them, and bless up to all the ruling.